I'll be playing to 2 people maybe. And it was an arena, right?
Yeah.
Big show.
A lot of experience. You taught me stuff like that too. Is you know, I remember you guys saying you used to go into. In case you can't tell, I'm the baby of the group here. But you used to say you go into town.
You are the baby of the group. Now I look around here.
Remember that? You'd say go in 2 days early into the city and get hammered, get that out of your system, so you had your party, and then you were good for the show. So the show came off good.
Yeah.
Because you learned your lesson going in and getting drunk the night before, getting on stage or hungover.
No, we used to fly into places.
Yeah.
And we'd be drunk after we got off the airplane.
Yeah.
We had to play, right?
I remember some of the story, and that was in your rider, right? You each had your own preference of.
We had a 25-page rider. Yeah. The promoter had to read and sign each paragraph.
Yeah, all hard liquor, and the road crew got one big, there was 3 of us that traveled on the ground crew, one big garbage can full of American canned beer. So it was always on the road.
This is the deals they made. A garbage can full of beer for the road crew.
It was never left behind.
Yeah. The ground crew, I like that. Those are the guys that took these guys flew.
Like for 2-hour drive and go.
They were flying.
Oh yeah,
the guys that have to drive, right?
You had to go get for Grabowski. That was for Grabowski. It was the Golden Nectar.
And drive 2 hours or 4 hours or something to go get it just because it was in the rider. Eh?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Grand Marnier.
Oh,
It was Grand Marnier, yeah. Because Grabowski, that's what he had in his rider. And we would all have a shot of it before we go on stage. And we called it the Golden Throat Soup.
Yeah.
So we could all sing like birds.
Well, you and I did B&B for a while. Well, the 3 of us started drinking B&B in the back in the dressing rooms there for a while. That was pretty good.
And it did. It coated your throat and you sang like a bird.
Oh, I was didn't sound drunk at all.
And the sets, you kept them pretty much the same, eh? Like a show after show.
Yeah.
Like once you had the show perfected to what you wanted.
Yeah, pretty
stayed
much.
That way
because
pretty
it
much
wasn't like you're going
to
to
get
get
leg of the tour or whatever until you wanted to.
You wouldn't
you
get
got
the
tired
same
of it,
audience.
chase it around.
You wouldn't get the same audience. You know, you were going to the next state or whatever. Right?
We never had a song list.
Yeah.
We just
Never. Yeah.
You just
We
knew
just
that show.
we just sort of knew the show, and it was pretty.
That's pretty well.
Well, Vance, you always, you always had the. I always liked the fact that you used to keep your eyes open. You remember that? You were one of the guys.
Well, that was good.
I guess as a drummer you can do
That's
that,
a
right?
good thing.
You sit around, look around at all the crowds, so he'd catch all the fights if there was any fight. He'd go like this, point with a stick. Look at that one, look at that one. Or if there's girls getting naked at the side of the stage, he'd go. Like that, you know.
Oh yeah, remember
that? Yeah.
You know what I'm
talking
we were
about.
playing with what's the guy's name?
Oh, was that Jeff Murray? Not Jeff Murray.
No,
You're not
no.
talking about Little Elvis there.
I'm talking about a major act. We were
Oh,
opening
okay.
for
Dr. Hook?
Yeah. Dr. Hook.
Oh, Dr. Hook, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You were buddies.
We were on stage playing.
Wild man.
Hey, Ray, tell him who that.
There was a girl at stage left. Somehow she got on stage, whipped her top off. So I'm trying to get
Yeah,
you
you get my attention.
over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got to go
While we're playing.
over here.
Oh, that was that Guns for Hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in Thunder Bay, see, this was
You
another
opened
thing.
up for
Thunder Bay
Dr. Hook?
actually
Oh,
had
That's a good gig.
The law never came off the books in Thunder Bay that women could go topless. So that when this was discovered by some female lawyer in Thunder Bay, all these women were walking around topless through the parks and everything. So lots of guys were out. The streets were busy at that time, and I had a couple.
I reckon, yeah.
A couple girls came up on stage and said, "Do you mind?" I said, "Am I going to say no to that?"
They'd stand in front of the stage.
Oh yeah. I still got pictures of that. I should have brought them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was.
See, I never got to be that big.
He used to call every time. I used to get calls from him because he wanted us to open up for him all the time. Right?
Yeah.
Used to get calls.
Dr. Hook?
Ray Sawyer.
Yeah.
He just passed away.
Ray Sawyer, yeah.
Yeah.
He just passed
He
away.
always used to lift that patch there after our show. He'd come up and he'd go, "I don't know what it is, kid. Lift the patch." He goes, "You got something, though." You got something. You got something. Yeah, I'm going somewhere right to the George Hotel. Look at me.
Yeah, look at you now. It's like Jerry. I tell Jerry that.
Yeah. From the Guess Who to the Royal
You
George.
went,
guess
you
it's
took
a-
the
look at-
wrong path.
Look at you
I
now.
work in the road.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know,
You took the wrong
Vance,
path.
one thing I wish we would do, or if we just even went into the studio, there's those couple of songs that I wrote that were, you know, they had the merit. We should just finish those off. It'd be like the Tractors. Remember those guys? They had a couple hits.
The Tractors, they were.
We'll be like those.
Baby likes to rock it like
So
a
he might not be
blues.
done yet, folks.
Did you guys work with
If
them?
I can talk him into just coming into a studio and do a couple of original songs, we'll just do like we did before. We'll do a 3 or 4 song little mini CD or whatever it's called.
Do you have copies of us and Kenora?
I do, well, video copies?
Arbifest?
No.
But yeah,
CDs.
CD,
That
well,
Brad
not
did.
CD.
Cassette.
Cassette.
I
them
have
on
some
cassette.
8-track copies.
Hopefully, yeah,
Yeah.
I can transfer.
We're talking
them.
old
You know
people
what?
here, you
Actually,
know.
it was really funny because I was just looking through a bunch of, like I got some old neck stuff too, and it's on reel to reel. It's actually,
Try to find a reel-to-reel player.
well, that's it.
Ben's got one, I
And
think.
as a matter of fact, Richard Guizdak, he salvaged a whole bunch of those, like going way back. This is going back about 10 years now. But he salvaged them, and they only played once, but he got them. He transferred some of those old Next tunes, like
Have you
what
got
was
them on
supposed to be our
tape?
second album, right? Which never happened.
Yes.
And we actually got him on CD, and he, back then, about 10 years ago, and they only played once.
And the first album was
And
Dusty
then
Shoes.
the tape just dissolved, eh? Like this, as it
Yeah.
was going by, it just was,
You know who
It was
has
breaking.
those bands? Daryl Kearney has a bunch of tapes, and Raymond actually has you just put the tape in and run it onto a CD. He's got the,
Yeah.
yeah.
so if you got tapes of
But
that stuff, we can get it done.
But Brad gave me, when we were in Kenora with
Yeah.
Paulette and
Yeah.
Lenny,
Yeah,
Brad
the
gave
Twister
me,
tapes.
Brad gave
Yeah.
me CDs.
Oh, did he got some made then?
Right, when he checked us for 3 sets, and I can't find mine anymore,
Oh,
and that's what I'm looking for.
Did the Fifth have an album out?
What?
Did the Fifth have an album out? I know
No.
well,
they had
always
some
did
songs with
some
that Frank
singles.
Weiner.
Yeah.
We had about 4 or 5 singles.
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 Yeah, it was all singles.
That's
Well,
back in
well-
the day when Frank Weiner, is it Frank
Yeah.
Weiner, that
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah,
Peter Stone was our manager.
yeah.
Remember when we went to that
I know
show?
that name.
It was
Yeah, he drove
yeah,
into a
remember
train.
that show we
Peter
went to? It was
Stone
the
got
convention
killed.
center, I think.
On his way to his wedding,
Eh?
Yeah.
Something in
Saskatchewan.
Vance was some
I
place.
do know who that is, yes. I
train
do,
him.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
drove into the side of a
Yeah.
train. He must have been just in a daze or something. He
yeah,
drove.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
the
that?
train was
And
already
that's
going.
why
Yeah.
when I heard the Fifth
There were
song
lights and
Yeah.
everything.
on
There
that,
was no.
I got an album. He was
Yeah, they
selling
didn't
that
have the
CD.
bars
Yeah,
that down at
and he
that
just
time.
drove right into the side of the train.
Jeez.
There was on a CD with
So he
Chopping
was,
Block.
I guess,
and
in
a
a
few-
trance.
I remember the first
I can't
time
remember some of the names.
Peter Stone, our manager, with Melvin,
Eh? I got it in my
We
car. I
got
played it for
Stone.
John Hanna.
first time we
Because
ever
those
got
Chopping
Stone.
Blocks on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're sitting there smoking this weed, and he goes,
It's okay, it's legal.
so I'm not stoned, what happens? And he's totally whacked.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. Just hilarious.
The first stone, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do you
always
guys
remember the
remember
first
that
stuff.
picture we drew in Sulico? Now there is a story there. That was
Yeah.
this,
We did a mural on the wall.
We did a mural in
Yeah.
in this one of these one-horse towns we toured through onto cities, you know, and
See, look out,
Sulico
Evan.
it was called.
Yeah.
McPhee's.
McPhee's.
Tavern, yeah. And he had this basement that was like fire trap. If there was a fire in there, we were all dead. There was no getting out.
Yeah.
But he had this wall that everybody just defaced. It was in the kitchen, and people were drawing lewd, crude stuff on it. So Vance, being, you know, having graphic arts background too as well, he started a window. He made it like a big window.
Yeah.
And then all of us, not too bad drawers ourselves, we started taking the people that were unique in that town and drawing people from that town on this mural.
Yeah.
Well, he told us if we touched the wall, the owner told us, if we touched that wall, it was gonna cost us a couple $100 or something, right? And then he comes down and sees this window with all these people, all the characters from town, and all well done. And he was gonna charge anybody $500 or $1,000 if they ever touched that mural. So he loved it. Absolutely loved it after that, Les, eh? That was a good one. I thought that was a fun one.
The first time we went, not the first time, but one of the times, remember we had to build beds
Yeah.
We had to
to
build the
bed.
those-
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah.
To sleep, we had
We're
to
not
build
laying on
our
the
bed.
floor,
Yeah.
right to
Yeah,
the
what
lumber
a
stuff,
character.
got some 2x4s.
That's what
Bash
kind of
it
a
together.
dive that joint.
Yeah. Oh, it was. You trip over people bleeding coming in the door, you know, it was one of those things.
Yeah.
Oh, a fancy place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
a fancy place.
see, look out, what do you expect?
Yeah, I know,
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Crescendos, well,
Oh,
too bad, you know, we didn't have Glenn McRae here, you know.
That's what I was saying.
I got hold of him, but he's in Toronto.
Oh,
Glenn's in Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big.
He's not still working for Long McQuaid, is he?
No,
No.
oh no, he still
His
does.
son.
I think he's like a representative.
Yeah, he goes to Regina quite often, and still works with Long
What, is he
McRae.
GM now?
Oh,
or
yeah.
something? Or what, just
Probably, he's gotta be something like
Crescendos.
that.
consultant?
That's a little bit before my time on that one, but.
Yeah.
He was great though, he like if,
Well,
he'd
we
give
went
us
to-
stuff
we-
to just tour with and.
That was the band I went to England with,
Yeah.
was the Crescendos.
No, that's a great story.
And you
guys
played
know
that
you met the
you
Beatles
played
and
that
such?
club.
Yes, yeah.
You played the club with the Beatles played.
I thought that
I
was,
played many
I
clubs
wanted
with
to
the
shake
Yeah.
stand after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
The Cavern.
What was the big one?
The Cavern.
The Cavern. That was the big
There
Beatles
was
club,
3
right?
floors in that place,
Yeah.
right? With
Yeah.
the lower
No,
was
the Blue Angel had, the good band was in the basement.
basement, yeah.
The band trying out was on the
Main floor,
main floor.
and the hookers or.
Up there, it was hookers and gambling. Right?
Now, didn't you play, you met the guy, cause I remember you guys, I don't know, when I say a few years ago, that's, you know, that could be 10, it could be 15, I'm not sure. But you, I remember you and Glenn were going to meet the guy from Badfinger.
Yeah,
He was a friend of yours, and you guys played with him
Yeah.
when you were in England there, right?
yeah.
And he was, the band was
We were-
Badfinger.
Well,
Well,
Vance
they
has
were-
a pass out story
They
with
were,
the
pl- they
drummer
were
from the Who,
playing
doesn't he?
at, they were playing at the casino,
Yeah.
and they got hold of Glenn, and me and Glenn went down there.
I remember that. I
Because
remember.
we had met them in England years ago.
I remember you told me that, yeah. And you and Glenn were going to meet the guy from Badfinger,
Yeah.
or the band Badfinger.
Wasn't it your with the 45s in those days, but if I'm not mistaken, even in the last few years, it still was #1 sought after. Was that shaken all over? Which one was it
No,
that you guys
it
did
was-
there?
We covered, in England, we covered a single by Paul Revere and the Raiders
That's it. That's
called
it.
Hungry.
Okay.
Oh, hungry, I'm hungry for some
Those good
meatballs,
times,
baby.
yeah.
No, that's not the words. That's Glenn's word, that's Glenn's thinking now. I forgot the words, I'm hungry for
Scooby-Doo.
meatballs, baby.
And then the other side was I wash my hands in muddy
Bloody
water.
Oh, yeah, right on,
I
yeah.
wash my
And
hands.
a buddy
Give us
of
a
ours
tune, I wash my hands.
got me a single of it.
Yeah,
It's on my wall now.
yeah. I knew that was sought after. I heard that on the radio, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Well,
You
see,
guys like
speaking
that.
of Vance, now this is one that I've always told people, and it is the truest fact that I've ever seen about you. Is people go, you know, when I was playing with you, they go, geez, that guy on stage, you know, he's chewing gum and you know, you had gray hair, or like white hair, when you were what, 50? I don't know, back in 47. But anyway, they go, what, this guy, like, you know, and I'm a few years younger than I am now. And I'd say, you know what you got to do is turn your head and don't watch this man drum. And you'd swear he's 20 years old. And,
Yeah,
and
very true.
And as soon as I come back out and they give it a go, they say you're 100% right. They say, here are all the little nuances you do. And it's amazing what you don't, when you're looking at somebody, you know, it's a whole different ballgame. Turn your head and just listen to what's going on. And this guy's 20 years old when he's on the drums, you know.
At the
When they
Cavern Club.
rebuilt the cavern, every band that ever played in the cavern got a brick with their names in the brick.
Cool.
And when they rebuilt it, they used those bricks. So we have, the Crescendos have a brick, and the 5 a.m. event, that's what we changed our name to there, have a brick as well. There's pictures on my website of that.
Oh, right on.
You changed from the Crescendos to the 5 a.m. event?
Because Chris Curtis, the drummer for the Searchers, came down to one of the clubs that we were playing in, and it was 5 a.m.
Oh,
Because he used to play all night in Liverpool.
That's why they
So-
wrote the song 3 a.m. They just
Yeah.
missed by a couple hours.
So it was 5 a.m. So he said, let's call the band the 5 a.m. event. And he produced a single.
oh, wow.
for us.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I'm learning too. Everybody's learning.
Right, Vance, what was that story when you and, what's his puss there from the,
What's his
from,
puss?
from the Who?
What a-
there,
what a way
you
to
went out
introduce
drinking with
somebody.
him, and
What's
you-
his puss?
You woke up on the sidewalk. He
Keith
said,
Moon.
Yeah, Keith Moon. He said, Vance telling me, he woke up on the sidewalk looking up, people going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning looking up the dresses as they're walking by, like, not intentionally, they were just flat on their back. And that was Keith Moon and
me and
Vance.
Keith went out drinking. And we ended up on the street.
Now, there's a story.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, Keith was a,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He liked this
he was a fun guy.
scary guy.
Oh, yeah.
He was a fun guy.
He had he drove a car once up a hotel. Almost drove it into the hotel. This hotel had about 30 steps up to the front doors. He drove his car right up to the front doors. And got out and got a room.
Got a room, yeah.
I suppose you have told the story about driving through the mall, right?
Oh,
Again, the cops are all in. The
that
cops
was
are-
me and Kurt.
That was you and Kurt, yeah, I know.
Kurt
I
Winters.
just thought I'd see if you told.
He
that
liked to
story.
twist a few too, right?
Oh, Jesus.
We went to Calgary
Calgary, yeah.
to see Wallace's new band playing, Billy.
Wallace and Billin.
Yeah, no, Wallace.
Oh, I
Billy-
thought you
Billy
said Wallace.
Wallace.
Eh?
Billy Wallace.
Bill Wallace's new
Bill Wallace.
band.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Kurt flew to Calgary, rented a car, went to a liquor store, bought a bottle of scotch.
No kidding.
A big bottle.
Yeah, big one, yeah.
So the cops pull us over. And I put the bottle in behind my jacket, right? And I try to get out of the car straight. And the cop noticed this bulge. The guns came out.
It's on the wrong side.
Oh, and we went to jail. So we never did get
Never
to
got to
see
see it.
Wallace's band. And they woke us up at 7 in the morning going, breakfast! I wake up, guy throws a couple pieces of burnt toast under the door. I throw them at the wall and they just shattered. They were that horrible. But anyway,
Yeah, I always like that one.
yeah,
It's kind of like how you cleared the pool out the Holiday Inn there with the Hershey chocolate bars.
yeah.
See, this is better than playing stories, these ones, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of Hershey's chocolate bars, threw them in the pool. People coming.
That's you and Kurt Winters.
I'm not spending on that.
Oh,
What a crew.
Yeah,
idiots.
yeah.
In 1970, Niverville Pop
Oh,
Festival. You guys want to talk about that?
that's endless.
Mud.
I need two, one for Glenn.
That was bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Bev actually did a lot of advertising for us. Didn't you drive to Chicago and put up posters? Didn't you do something like that?
I know I went to Chicago, but I really don't know why. I was 16 years old.
Yeah. But she was my girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
Girlfriend.
You're the envy,
15.
envy of the crowd too, you
Yeah.
little bugger. But,
Yeah. But anyways, Niverville got rained out. But every band in Winnipeg was supposed to play on.
Oh, the pop, that was in the time of the pop festivals.
Yeah, Niverville.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Mash McCann was at that one, wasn't he? Mash McCann? and-
No. No, I don't think so.
Was
I'm
it?
not sure.
Which band is that now? Is that still the Crescendos when you did that? No, that was
No,
Fifth.
That was,
That was Brother.
Oh, Brother.
yeah.
Brother put that whole thing on
Oh, I see, okay.
with
That's
trying to
all
get
about
the Lynn Dirksen auctionator fund.
And that was Brother was a three-piece. That was
Yeah.
you and Kurt and Bill
Wallace.
Wallace.
Yeah,
And that's where some of the Guess Who thing, that's where a couple of songs that they got out of their,
Well,
Yeah.
lots of them.
lots of, I didn't
I
want to
think
say
just,
that, but
just
yeah.
about everybody in that band played in the Guess Who, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you all played the Guess Who, all the guys from Brother.
most of the, there
Well,
was
Chet took
about,
off the-
there was at least 10 Guess Who songs that were written by Brother,
Yeah,
which we never got
credit for it.
credit for.
Yeah.
Bus Rider, Hand Me Down World,
Was it
Gee,
something,
Missy
Bus Rider
Brown.
wasn't that Vancouver or something? You told me that one time.
Yeah.
A story one time was, when you guys wrote it, it was called Vancouver or something.
where,
Bus Rider, wasn't it called
No.
Vancouver?
No.
You know what
Didn't you
they-
have a song called Vancouver?
yeah,
And what song did that turn into?
that was
It was
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Oh, no, I thought that turned into a song, Guess Who's song. I thought you told me that.
No,
He's probably
That's a long time.
what?
He's probably thinking of Nova Scotia.
No,
Nova
that,
Scotia.
But that
no,
became Sweet
Nova
Young Thing.
Scotia was Sweet Young Thing.
Ah,
That's
there you
the
go.
one he's
Yeah.
probably thinking of.
Yeah, I'm thinking of, I remember
I
Vance told
reckon-
me well, there was one song and I thought it was something, but it turned into like, well, Bus Rider, was that a Brother song?
No, you
Yeah.
can tell, this is another
And
thing.
Bus
about
Rider was,
Vance.
wasn't
You
it?
can tell his writing, you can tell, I knew his words right away. I knew exactly, because I knew him so well. After all of you, you know what words he put in songs.
And
Grab
I-
yourself a toothpick as you're using here.
And I wrote it.
That's a Vance line, you know, there's certain things.
And I wrote the first verse going to work on a bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bus
Get up-
Rider.
Get
Bus
up
rider.
in the morning, get on the bus.
Yeah, I knew that was you all,
Yeah.
but as soon as, the way you talk and knowing you so many years, I'm going, that's Vance's words right there.
I was working at the Bay at the time,
Hudson Bay.
yeah,
No, the Bay.
downtown.
That was called Hudson
Bay.
Bay. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Hudson Bay. The fifth was before Brother, right?
That's right.
What?
The fifth was before Brother.
Him and,
And the fifth, what was it? Well, they
him and
had some
Kurt,
singles.
him and Kurt,
The Fifth actually fired Kurt.
that's right.
Have you just cheat yourself just a little closer to
Kurt got fired in the
Right.
55th.
You know what? Me and Kurt were playing out at Shiloh.
I played Charlotte.
Okay,
Yeah.
some guy came up to us and said, I'll trade you a bottle of lemon gin for some acid if you have it.
Massive.
We have it.
We had it.
So we actually took some. The Fifth went on stage. Me and Kurt were playing one song over here. The rest of the band was playing another song over here. Unbelievable. And Kurt was fired after that. And we drove home. Kurt wouldn't drive. Kurt was afraid there was an electrical storm going on. We're in Kurt's car. He's driving on the shoulder. 'Cause he figured he was going to get struck by lightning on the concrete. We're driving on the shoulder. The car's flying over these. I went, get on. We're not going to get on.